The red flags are out here at Snetterton, bringing, well, we'll have a restart, but it brings a bit of an early close to this classic stock catch race, round 5. Let's take a look what's caused the red flag. On board with Paul Thorpe, we look to the background, Tom Langford arriving, announcing at huge speeds, and, well, he had a massive barrel roll there, didn't he? Let's take a look at it again. So just by Paul Thorpe, Ryan Lowry, this is the next car you're looking at. It's Tom Langford arriving completely offline for now. So the grass hit that sausage dog curb, but flinged these Peugeot 205 up in the air. A massive crash for him. Let me just let you know, Tom Langford is okay. And you can just see from Boring Ben Ward. We will get a restart. That'll be 8 minutes plus 1 lap. We go from the order as it works. That means Matt Rosier on pole position. Imran Khan will start alongside him. He's taking a final replay of the incident for Tom Langford. Right, let's go racing then. 8 minutes plus 1 lap. On board with Paul Thorpe. First start then. Away we go. And got a good start from Paul Thorpe. He gets ahead of Martin Kaiser there. Off the front row. Let's see who's going to lead into Richie Gilbert. I believe Vauxhall is going to try and come on the inside. Imran Khan, the original poleman, is going to go right on the outside of Matt Rosier and he gets it done. Into the lead goes Imran Khan. A great start from him. Second, that's Rosier. Third, Foundry. Fourth, Mervyn Beckett, the best novice driver. He looks up on the inside of Foundry. Here comes Kaiser around the outside of everybody. Now where's he going to end up? Oh, he's gone very wide though. I thought he got a fourth there, but perhaps a bit too low on the brakes was Kaiser. Where's he going to rejoin? Well, it's across the grass. I mean, he's slow onto the straight. Dan Gibson having to take to the grass there. Ryan Lowry's going to try and come the other side of it. It's Gibson that goes 6th. We head now down the Bentley straight, down, we go underneath the bridge and then turn left into Brundle, the incident zone this will be, but look at this, Kaiser coming back at Gibson up on the inside as they head into Brundle. Can he get that done? No, Gibson extraordinarily late on the brakes for Brundle. Runs perhaps a bit too fast into Nelson. Someone's gone too fast in there as well. Kicked up a load of dirt. Can't quite tell who that is. But it's Imran Khan that leads as they head down towards Coram Curve from this first lap of the shortened distance. And Imran Khan's got a bit of a gap. To Matt Rogers are under all sorts of pressure from Martin Foundry as they head into Murray's then. And Foundry though perhaps running a bit wider. And it's Beckett in 4th, 5th is Thorpe. Ryan Lowry's lost out of place and now he's onto the grass. I think, was it Derek Rosier that was in front of him? It's the rest of the pack makes their way there to complete lap 1. We can go on board with Dan Gibson, then the Plimco Plumbers. The Plimco Plumbers. The Ford Fiesta XR2. He heads through Riches down towards Montreal. We go, and here comes Paul Thorpe. His challenge. Beckett's got past Foundry. So Mervyn Beckett ahead of Foundry gets very tight into Chapman Curve. Foundry may well lose out here. Here comes Paul Thorpe. He's on the inside. It's side by side for 4th position as they head their way down the Bentley Straight. It's a long, long straight. We'll eventually get to the corner. It's still side by side between Foundry and Thorpe. Thorpe on the inside, and he's much late for the brakes of Foundry, and Dan Gibson sees his chance here and dives up on the inside, and Martin Foundry loses out 2 positions. Here Gibson tries to get Thorpe as well, as he's so late on the brakes into Brundle. It's quite amazing really. He's so fast through that part of the circuit, is Dan Gibson. So he's up to 5th now. Lead is heading through Coram. It's Imran Khan versus Matt Rosier for the lead. It looks like these two are the class of the field in this race. So onto the brakes they go, and the Fiesta leads the way. In 2nd it's the 205 and the Nova in 3rd of Mervyn Beckett. 4th is Thorpe, 5th is Gibson. Kaiser's dropped into clutches of Derek Rosier. Then Keith Morgan in 8th, just ahead of Matt Stubbington. And Ryan Lowry completes the top 10ers behind him. Michael Williamson takes to the grass. He rejoins the circuit. He stays in 11th position there. But here comes Dan Gibson. He's attacking for 4th now. He's up on the inside of Paul Thorpe, but Paul Thorpe carries the speed round the outside of the corner there. You can see it was a little bit sideways with the Fiesta of Paul Thorpe, but he held on to that. Didn't lose any time from doing it. Onto the brakes, into the Montreal hairpin. Then Dan Gibson tries to attack again on the inside of Paul Thorpe. Now, one place Paul Thorpe's got to watch out for is the next corner. They're heading down towards Brundle. This is where Dan Gibson is so fast. So let's see what happens then. Paul Thorpe, he missed Mullery Park, so he's trying to gain points back from missing the first round of the championship. He started off at Brands Hatch, which was 4 weeks ago. So here we go then. Gibson a bit far back for a challenge, but You would have thought that last lap, so let's see what happens. And again, Gibson so late on the brakes. He's on the inside now as they head into Nelson. He's got the inside line here, but Thorpe slices around the outside and stays in front. So it's Paul Thorpe that continues to run there in 4th position then as they turn their way onto Vauxhall and then head back towards the end of the lap here. Coram it is for the race leaders, and Imran Khan's still got Matt Rosier right there in his mirrors. So into Murray's they turn then. Novice driver Mervyn Beckett on for his best result. He's running 3rd. Then Thorpe, Gibson, Kaiser and Derek Rosier 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. Then we've got a trio of cars here. Matt Stubbington's lost a place. Ryan Lowry up to 9th, and he's now challenging Keith Morgan, who's in that Suzuki Swift. Ben Ward leads this gaggle of cars as that's Oliver Forday that takes to the grass. He doesn't lose a place here. Here comes Gibson again, losing that slipstream down the centre straight, then to challenge into Richie's. Thorpe takes that wider line but carries the speed through the corner well, so he stays in that 4th place. Now down towards Montreal. Again, Dan Gibson liking to use these tighter lines of Paul Thorpe that makes it look like a real challenge is on. Then when they get to the corner, Paul Thorpe carries the speed round the outside. So onto the Bentley straight. Well, we got 2 seconds. Let's tell you who didn't make the start. Greg Dowie, Lee Scott, Andy Philpotts, Tom Langford obviously, and Sean Stafford Atkinson. Lee Scott, the championship lead, had to retire before the red flags came out. So this is going to really lose the championship lead. But now Gibson on a good charge. He's on the inside line of Paul Thorpe. He clinches 4th place, runs up wide. He slows the car down, has that tight line through Nelson now, and it's a slow out the corner. Paul Thorpe back through, and now here comes Kaiser. Martin Kaiser to get his position back on the inside. He has it, then he's back up to 5th, and he was a bit slow through Bombhole there, and I think Gibson just hit the back of him. Imran Khan turns his way into Murray's and he continues to lead ahead of Matt Rosier. Then in 3rd, Beckett. Thorpe's got away and all that. And he flings the car up onto 2 wheels, as Paul Thorpe. Martin Kaiser still running there in 5th now after getting ahead. And another change here. This is both Lowry and Stubbington who've got ahead of Keith Morgan in that battle for 8th, 9th and 10th. It's Andrew Thorpe that runs in 11th. 12th is Ben Ward. 13th, Ollie Forday, 14th was Michael Williamson, and 15th Alan Dooley. Back on board with Paul Thorpe then as we turn our way through the Montreal hairpin, then left through the Chapman curve and then onto the Bentley straight go once again. Martin Kaiser then still running in that 5th position. Can Dan Gibson do anything about getting up to 5th? We know this is the part of the circuit where he is so fast, so let's see what happens. We go underneath the bridge, head through Brundle, then onto the brake for Nelson. Here comes Gibson until the inside line for Kaiser. And Kaiser flings his car up into 2 wheels just about staying in front of Dan Gibson. Gibson might have had to get out of that all of a sudden because Kaiser cut across the front of him. So Imran Khan still leads the way ahead of Matt Rosier as they turn their way through Murray. Then Mervyn Beckett off the road, he's on the grass. He shouldn't lose too much time there or gain any because of course cutting the corner there, but that would be fine if he doesn't gain any time. I'm sure he won't from taking to the grass there. Now Ryan Lowry pulling away from the Matt Stubbington Keith Morgan battle who have been closed in by Andrew Thorpe. They're running in 11th, then Ben Ward by himself in 12th, then this scrap for 13th. This has been a good long battle. This shows you in Sim 50 Motor Club Classic stock action battles all the way down the field. It's now Michael Williamson that leads Ollie Forday and Alan Dooley. Let's take a replay here of what happened last time with Dan Gibson. There you can see Martin Kaiser well up on 2 wheels. Luckily enough the car didn't topple over there. The penultimate lap now. They get the last lap board as they come around. This time as Matt Rosier gets the car all out, slightly out of control. They lost it in time to Imran Khan doing that. It was all sideways, heading through Coram Curve. Remember last year, he almost lost it there. Held on though, and now you see Mervyn Beckett's gaps come down. Paul Thorpe closing in, and Derek Rosier runs out wide. He's all on the dirt on the exit of Murray's there. Now the battle of a knife, this is quite close, isn't it? Matt Stubbington and Keith Morgan nose to tail as they head through Murray's, and Andrew Thorpe closing them in the yellow Fiesta XR2. Ben Ward and the ex-Alex Hall car there in 12th. Back on board with Paul Thorpe, as I was saying, they're not that far behind Mervyn Beckett now after his grassy moment just over a lap ago. So on to the Bentley straight now. What's Dan Gibson going to do? This is his biggest opportunity to get in 5th position, but this is one of Dan Gibson's best races. Going better this year than in previous seasons. He's really pleased about that. So, down into front, what did he do? K's just sort of sitting in the middle of the road there, but Gibson likes to go around the outside. Can't quite do it. K's sits in the middle of the road again, so he stays in 5th there. But Imran Khan's going to come through to take his second win of the 2013 season. He's the only person who won who's not called Lee Scott this year. Second's going to go to Matt Rosier. Third, Mervyn Beckett's going to get his first podium in circuit racing. And fourth, Paul Forfus. K's has to defend from Dan Gibson in the back of a 6th as he tries to go around the outside. Derek Rosier, with that of a 5th I should say. Derek Rosier's going to take 7th. 8th to Ryan Lowry. 9th, that's going to Max Dummington, who's got ahead of Keith Morgan. And Andrew Thorpe right there as well, he's 11th. 12th, that is Ben Ward.